Hang on, putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. All right. Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. This is truly an exciting day because we're starting Doctor Who Series 6. It has been for me. Well, okay, I did watch the Christmas special just last week, but it has been for me before that, like 3 or 4 weeks since I'd last watched Doctor Who's Series 5 finale. And so now it's been for sure a full month since I've watched that explosive, wibbly-wobbly finale that left us with those warm feelings and lingering questions. Yeah, we got to have fun and sing a very interesting song about silence on an alien planet as we rescued Rory and Amy's honeymoon. But now it's time to get back to business. I don't know what Series 6 is going to bring us other than, well, there's a couple very built-in expectations of lingering questions from the previous series. For example, who blew up the TARDIS? What is this silence will fall thing all about? I thought that was going to be a huge part of Series 5, and it was just a tease, just a build-up. Will we finally get the true story about Riversong? Her relationship status with the Doctor, the man she killed? She said next time we see her, everything will change. So will we see her today? I kind of hope so, but also I don't know if I'm ready for everything to change. The big idea here is it's so clear that Stephen Moffat has a very specific plan for his Doctor Who story, and it's big and it's massive, and maybe we're only scratching the surface. It's time to find out. Let's experience Series 6, Episode 1 for the very first time. Okay, not how I expected this season to start. Okay. What? Who's painting that? What?
Where's the doctor?
Doctor Who?
He's in her dress. Stop.
You know, this isn't nearly as bad as it looks.
At the personal intervention of the king, the unnamed doctor was incarcerated without trial in the Tower of London.
Okay, but it doesn't have to be here.
According to contemporary accounts, 2 nights later, a magical sphere some 20 feet across was seen floating away from the tower, bearing the mysterious doctor aloft.
Okay, it's him.
Yep.
There's more.
Doctor, what can you see? Is the Commandant's office painted a sort of green colour? I think the answer's probably yes.
He's being deliberately ridiculous, trying to attract our attention. Are you watching this again?
Yeah, I've explained the jokes.
Maybe he is.
I think he's back there trying to wave to us out of history books.
It's the sort of thing he...
Literally, yes. Wait, the fez and everything.
What, he said he'd be in touch?
What is it? Maybe?
I think it's an invitation. TARDIS blue.
River got one too. Let's go. I didn't expect this to start this way at all. It's mad. I love how she can just break out anytime she needs to.
Right place?
Nowhere. Middle of.
That checks out.
This is it.
Howdy.
Doctor!
Hello, Pons, come in.
Oh, this is so fun.
Someone's been a busy boy then, eh?
Did you see me?
Of course.
Stalker.
Flirt.
Husband. And Rory the Roman. Oh, come in.
I wear a Stetson now. Stetsons are cool.
Is this gonna be a thing of him getting hats and then River blowing them away?
Hello, sweetie. Have we done Easter Island yet?
He has his own notes now. Great.
You've been up to something.
I've been running faster than I've ever run. Now it's time for me to stop. And tonight I'm going to need you all with me.
Wow, what's going
Okay.
on?
Picnic. Somewhere different, somewhere brand new.
Where?
Space, 1969.
Okay. Well, that
When I
sounds.
was a little girl, I had an imaginary friend.
Oh, this is
And when I
different.
grew up, he came back.
I love this.
I ran away with him, and we've been running ever since.
Is that intro going to be like a part of the season now? It had a very just like, I don't know, classic TV feel, you know? This is your first time watching the show and like you see, this is great. All right, who else going to be in the opening credits? Just those three mains. I just thought maybe Riversong might show up in there, but okay, it's cool. The Impossible Astronaut. by Stephen Moffat.
Since when do you drink wine?
I'm 1103. I must have drunk it sometime.
You were 908 last time we saw you.
And you've put on a couple of pounds. I wasn't going to mention it.
Yo, he's been like traveling for centuries. Crazy.
Who's that?
Who's he?
Sorry, what?
What did you see? You said you saw someone.
No, I didn't.
What?
The moon landing was in '69.
Oh, a lot more happens in '69 than anyone remembers.
Fun.
Human beings. Thought I'd never get done saving you.
I kind of like how they started this with like a very earth-grounded feel. Adventure, friends coming back together. Who are you?
Oh my God.
You all need to stay back. Whatever happens now, you do not interfere.
That's an Apollo astronaut in a lake.
Hello. It's okay. I know it's you.
Whoa, hang on. What? Was the face a little unusual?
What's he doing?
Well, that was certainly unexpected.
We have to stay back.
What? What? Are we doing this regeneration thing? Because that would be very surprising.
Sorry.
What kind of gun is that? Out of ammo. Why did she bring such an analog weapon to clearly something much more?
Editing Chris here. I was going to wait until the intro next week or in episode 3 to even talk about this or mention this, but I did have this thought. What if River was the person who shot the doctor? We know she killed him, and don't answer this. Do not confirm. Do not deny. Pretend like I didn't even say this in the comments section. I didn't say this. I'm just wondering. Like, it's just a theory. It's just a theory. I'm just wondering, like, what if... I don't know how that makes any amount of sense. We know that the Doctor and River are going and traveling in different directions. So theoretically, this would be a past version of River. I don't know why a past version of River would do this. If this is the moment that she ended up in prison, I don't even know. I mean, if this is a past River, then the current River here knows what's going on, right? No, maybe. Maybe that's why she brought the weapon that she brought. So she could miss aim and run out of bullets, or she knew that she wouldn't hit her anyway. I don't know. This has been Ed and Chris with a theory. Now back to the episode.
River, he can't be dead. This is impossible. Whatever that was, it killed him in the middle of his regeneration cycle. His body was already dead. He didn't make it to the next one. Maybe he's a clone or a duplicate or something.
I believe I can save you some time. That most certainly is the Doctor. He is most certainly dead. He said you'd need this.
A Time Lord's body is a miracle.
So we have to burn it? To burn the miracle?
There are whole empires out there who'd rip this world apart for just one cell. We can't leave him here.
I'm not buying it. I already thought the Doctor was dead, kinda, not really. Once, recently.
We do what the Doctor's friends always do.
I'm not doing it again.
As we're told.
Although this is far more convincing.
Who are you?
Thank you for asking that question.
Why did you come?
Same reason as you.
Interesting, they're numbered.
Dr. Son, Amy, Rory. I'm Canton Everett Delaware III. I won't be seeing you again, but you'll be seeing me.
We will? So this is the end of his journey? But the start of ours?
4.
Right.
Sorry, what?
So who the frick has number 1?
What, you think he invited someone else?
Well, he must have. He's dead. But he still needs us. I know.
No, this is the end of the story.
Amy,
or the middle.
I know. But right now we have to focus.
And the story actually starts with number 1. Who's drinking the Coke?
Who was sitting over there?
I'm gonna guess the Doctor.
Who did the Doctor trust the most?
Himself. Yes!
This is cold.
Well, it's not his fault. He didn't do it. Future Doctor did it.
Popped out to get my special straw.
This Doctor is still 900 something, maybe? I don't know.
So I'm okay. I'm always okay. I'm the king of okay.
Maybe he doesn't even know.
That's a rubbish title. Forget that title.
I'm the Coming Storm. That's a better one.
What trouble have you got for me this time? Okay. Assuming that's for something I haven't done yet.
Yes, it is.
Good. Looking forward to it.
Amy, ask him what age he is.
909.
Yeah.
But you said you...
So where does that leave us?
Yeah, don't. Spoilers, Amy. This is our doctor.
What are we all doing here?
Should we tell him or not?
We've been recruited. Something to do
No,
with
right?
space, 1969. And a man called Canton Everett.
Recruited by who?
Someone who trusts you more than anybody else in the universe. Spoilers.
1969, that's an easy one. Is everybody cross with me for some reason?
I'll find out.
Rory, that was a quality evasion tactic.
The doctor we saw on the beach is a future version, 200 years older than the one up there.
But all that's still gonna happen.
No, not necessarily. Maybe he did all this to rewrite history.
We have to tell him.
No.
We've told him all we can. We can't even tell him we've seen his future self. He's interacted with his own past. He could rip a hole in the universe. Except he's done it before.
In fairness, the universe did blow up.
That did happen.
I'm being extremely clever up here, and there's no one to stand around looking impressed. What's the point in having you all?
Oh, the ego in this guy.
We have to stop it. The doctor's death doesn't frighten me, nor does my own. There's a far worse day coming for me.
Ooh. I need to know more about freaking River Song. I do love that Amy and Rory are like confidants with River Song this go around.
1969, so why haven't we landed?
Because that's not where we're going.
Oh, where are we going?
Home. Well, you two are. Off you pop and make babies, and you Dr. Song back to prison.
What? Wrong. Explain yourself.
A mysterious summons. You think I'm just going to go? Who sent those messages? I know you know. I can see it in your faces. Don't play games with me. Don't ever think you're capable of that.
You're going to have to trust us this time.
Yes.
Trust you? Sure. Who are you? You're someone from my future getting that, but who? Why are you in prison? Who did you kill? Now I love a bad girl, me. But trust you.
Oh.
Seriously.
Trust me.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man, if River Song didn't marry the doctor and then kill him, I don't know what this story is. I don't know what this story is.
Are you being threatened? Is someone making you say that?
No,
You lie.
I'm not lying.
Swear to me on something that matters.
It's intense.
Fish fingers and custard.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it, man.
My life in your hands. Amelia Bond.
Come along, doctor.
Thank you.
I think that really hurt River.
I don't have a boss anymore. Maybe you want to tell that to the President of the United States.
Ex-FBI got kicked out.
Why?
I understand that you have a problem with authority. I need someone on the outside, someone with FBI training, but is not in contact with them. Every day, whoever I am, I get a phone call. People can't just call you, Mr. President. It's a direct call every time.
Putting the engines on silent. Did you do something?
No, just watching.
Being impressed? I love her backseat TARDISing.
Can't check the scanner. It doesn't work when we're cloaked. Just give us a moment.
Oh, right into the office? Oh, wow.
Mr. President,
A child. This is the president.
I'm scared of the spaceman.
A little girl. Boy, where are you right now? Who are you?
Jefferson, Adams, Hamilton.
Jefferson, listen to me. These calls happen wherever I am. I can't trust anyone.
TARDIS is invisible, you're not.
Oh. Hello. I'll just be off then. Shall I?
Yeah, it's invisible.
Every time.
Always does that when he's cloaked.
No, stop that. He said the scanner wouldn't work.
I know. Bless.
That checks out, yeah.
Have you got my scanner working yet?
I hate him.
No, you don't. President out of here. Sir, you have to go with him now.
Make up blue again!
Yeah, that'll put a stop to the proceedings in this room.
What the hell is that?
Music is so regal.
Charles just told you everything you need to know, but you weren't listening. Never mind, though, because the answer's yes. I'll take the case. Fellas, the guns, really? You think you can just shoot me?
They're Americans!
Don't shoot.
Valid point.
I'm your new undercover agent on loan from Scotland Yard. Codename The Doctor. Canton 3 is right. That was definitely a girl's voice. Which means there's only one place in America she can be phoning from.
Where?
Do not engage with the intruder, Mr. Delaware.
How'd you get it in here? I mean, you didn't carry it in.
Clever, eh?
Love it.
Do not compliment the intruder.
5 minutes.
It is a pleasure to have him on the show.
I'm going to need a SWAT team ready to mobilize, street level maps covering all of Florida, a pot of coffee, 12 jammy Dodgers, and a fez.
Get him his maps.
What incredible demands. Hey, we know the power of those jammy Dodgers and the fez, I guess. See, Amy, you're seeing some interesting things. Yeah, why did you not tell anyone what you saw?
I remember.
Amy, what do you remember?
She doesn't remember.
I don't know. I just...
No, I'm fine. I'm just feeling a little sick.
What a weird...
How did I forget? What are you?
Super good question.
Get back! Stay back from it.
She can't see it. Oh, she can.
Is that a mask?
She just doesn't know what she's seeing.
Back from it now!
Back from what, honey?
That.
You can only remember it when you're seeing it. Huh, what? I don't know what to make of it. It's intriguing.
Honey, there is nothing.
Oh, no. It's electrocuting her while sucking her soul? All right, Emperor Dementor.
You didn't have to kill her. She couldn't even remember you.
Oh.
Why did you have to kill her?
Joy.
Her name was Joy.
Oh. Okay.
Your name is Amelia. You will tell the doctor what he must know and what he must never know.
How do you know about that?
How? She won't remember this conversation. Maybe she'll see the picture and remember.
What's that?
It's my phone.
He doesn't.
Your phone?
I have to tell the doctor.
Tell him what, ma'am?
No idea.
Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
Here, the only place in the United States that call could be coming from.
You, sir, are a genius.
It's a hobby.
This is President Nixon.
It's here. The spaceman is here. It's gonna get me.
There's no time for a SWAT team, let's go. Mr. President, tell her help's on the way. Canton, on no account, follow me into this box and close the door behind you.
What the hell are you doing?
Just go, buddy. Oh, we didn't get to see his reaction? We'll get to see it.
Help! Please help me!
Jefferson, it's all right. I'm sending my best people.
Jefferson isn't a girl's name. It's not her name either. Jefferson, Adams, Hamilton,
Yeah.
River.
Surnames of 3 of America's founding fathers.
Okay. Coping. You see,
He's working on it.
where are you and who are you? She was answering where.
It's bigger on the inside. You get used to it.
Now, where would you find 3 big historical
Ah,
names in a
okay.
row like
That makes sense.
It's, are you taking care of this?
Why is it always
He'll get
my
there.
turn?
Because you're the newest.
Aw.
Where are we?
About 5 miles from Cape Kennedy Space Center.
Yes.
It's 1969, the year of the moon.
Why would a little girl be here?
I don't know, lost maybe.
Nice.
Streets.
You've got that face on again.
What face?
The he's hot when he's clever face.
This is my normal face.
Yes, it is.
We're in a box that's bigger on the inside, and it travels through time and space.
Yeah, basically.
How long have Scotland Yard had this?
So how did the child phone from here?
Okay, but why would anyone want to trap us?
Don't know. Let's see if anyone tries to kill us and work backwards.
What is happening in this facility? Facility is a kind word for it.
This is from the space program.
Stolen?
What, by aliens?
Apparently.
But why?
Maybe because it's cooler. Look how cool this stuff is.
Cool alien.
Yeesh.
River.
I know what you're thinking.
No, you don't.
You're thinking if we can find the spaceman in 1969 and neutralize it, then it won't be around in 2011 to kill the doctor.
Lucky guess.
That's what we're all thinking, right?
Doesn't work like that. We came here because of what we saw in the future. If we try and prevent the future from happening, we create a paradox.
Time can be rewritten.
Not all of it.
Says who?
Who do you think?
Yeah, the rules are always a little timey-wimey, and I just roll with it.
So where does that go?
Well,
There's a network of tunnels running under here.
Be careful.
Careful. tried that once. Ever so dull.
Shout if you get in trouble.
Don't worry, I'm quite the screamer.
Now there's a spoiler for you.
So what's going on here?
Nothing. She's just a friend.
I think he's talking about the possible alien incursion.
I'm not feeling great about this. Maybe they're the ones that called. Like maybe nothing is what we think. And she doesn't remember.
All clear. Give me 5 minutes. I want to take another look around.
Rory, would you mind going with her?
Yeah, a bit.
Then I appreciate it all the more.
You okay?
Yes, yeah. I just felt a bit sick. This way? What do you think?
I feel like y'all are gonna be trapped and entombed.
These tunnels are old. How can they be really old and nobody noticed them?
A door.
It's locked.
You're gonna open it, aren't you?
How's a girl supposed to resist?
You gotta open things.
Is this sensible?
God, I hope not.
You and the doctor can kind of picture it.
I wonder if we'll ever see it properly.
What did you mean? What you said to Amy? There's a worse day coming for you.
When I first met the doctor, he knew all about me.
Yeah.
Think about that. Impressionable young girl, and suddenly this man just drops out of the sky, and he's clever and mad and wonderful, and imagine what that does to a girl.
I don't really have to.
Trouble is, it's all back to front. My past is his future. We're traveling in opposite directions. Every time we meet, I know him more, he knows me less.
So interesting, yeah.
I live for the days when I see him, but I know that every time I do, he'll be one step further away. The day's coming when I'll look into that man's eyes. My doctor. But he won't have the faintest idea who I am.
Oh, the fact that that's how we met her. Man.
And I think it's going to kill me.
The fact that that's how we met her. Man.
What is this place?
That's an alarm. Check if anything's coming.
Hi, yeah. Aliens in suits, aliens in suits. Oh, puffy jacket.
There's nothing out there.
This is mad.
These tunnels, they're not just here, they're everywhere.
What?
They're running under the surface of the entire planet.
Oh no.
They've been here for centuries.
That doesn't seem possible.
Rory! You were kicked out the FBI because you had attitude problems.
No, I just wanted to get married.
Is that a crime?
Yes. Doctor who, exactly?
I had something I wanted to tell him. Stuff always gets in the way.
Maybe look at your phone.
Stuff does that.
We hear her.
Amy? What's wrong? I need to tell you something. It's important.
Yes, he seems to have strange moments of lucidity.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you it now.
Not a great moment.
But it's the only moment.
It has to be now. I'm pregnant.
What? Not what I was expecting her to share. What? That's the child. Oh no, Amy. Oh my god. What if that's her child? Like what? I mean, maybe that's a wild thing to assume that as even a possibility. What Amy says she's pregnant, and then there's a child that allegedly potentially kills the doctor one day. And then Amy shoots the child. Obviously, she didn't mean to shoot a kid. She just was acting on instinct without paying attention to her surroundings. But what is going on? Feels like a very valid question at the moment. I'm almost struggling to even formulate my thoughts after this. This was such a freaking epic opening to Series 6. I don't even know. I thought for sure we would start off on some adventure teasing the silence or whatever connected to the previous series, but it makes sense to put a pause on multiple season story arcs and just introduce something new to hook in new viewers and slowly over this series reintroduce some of those things. Of course, River is a big continuation of that. I'm so thrilled that she's a part of this, but just the sheer audacity to start off this season by people getting little blue letters. Also, I'm okay. So many thoughts competing for words that I'm struggling to get the words out. I find it fascinating that the Doctor's off traveling and doing some adventuring on his own while Amy and Rory are having a little bit of a break after their time on the honeymoon. They have just a little bit of a life, which is great. It's wonderful to see. And of course, I'm sure the Doctor always intended to come back and bring them along because they're the best. The audacity to open the season by people getting these letters and bringing this team together, including this new guy who we never met before, but we met today, and having them watch the Doctor be killed, a Doctor who's lived 200 years-ish more than our present time Doctor, and the fact that he was still like the same iteration 200 years, like that's kind of cool. I like that. It's also terrifying in the fact that he invited these people, presumably not just to witness, but to put in events, put events into motion that might lead to him not dying. And who shot him? Was it an old version of the little girl we just saw? Was it something else entirely? The truth is, we don't know what's going on. And is this story going to be a story that spans the entirety of Series 6? Or is it a story that will be completely wrapped up in the next episode? These are questions that I'll know when I watch the next episode, but I don't know right now. And so I'm asking them, what's up? We are continuing to get real strong teases of River's story a little bit. I loved the Doctor as much as we could see and we could feel how much like those words actually hurt River's song, which might be something that we connect with and relate to more once we know the story. But the Doctor, like, it makes sense to me that he's like, I don't trust you. You're in jail for a murder. Valid reasons, I suppose, for not trusting her, but darn it, Doctor, trust her. And then, yeah, her like kind of leading and guiding Rory and Amy through this, like, hey, we can't tell him we saw him. Spoilers, we have to keep that to ourselves. It was such a compelling and engaging storyline. And that was just in the first few minutes of this amazing episode. Oh, man. Then we finally get to 1969 and we meet the young Canton Delaware. I love that we saw the last installment of his part of the story as an old man first, and then we go back and we meet the young one. Always great to see Mark Sheppard. I've seen him, I'm sure, in a number of TV shows. I know him mostly as Badger from Firefly. That is actually the role I know him most from. And then, of course, I saw him on Battlestar Galactica as well as Romo Lampkin. He was really, really great in that role, but I think he's always really great. And he's great here as well. A great addition to the show and to this story, and just like the way that they, the scene, just everything in the Oval Office was really entertaining, very funny. River running out, they're Americans, they're Americans. Oh man. Then we go to Florida. I'm from Florida. That's wild. And they find these underground tunnels. Oh, there's so much in this story. There's these aliens that you only remember them when you see them. They killed Joy. I don't know what to make of that. I mean, what kind of danger are we in underground here? Loving this story. And I'm going to assume, even though Amy pulled the trigger and shot at this little girl who's probably not her daughter, I'm going to assume that child is not dead. And that Amy did not shoot her, and everything's fine. But deep inside, I'm wondering maybe everything's not fine. I'm excited to see what happens in part 2. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. If you're enjoying these reactions, please check me out at casualnerdreactions.com, where you can watch full episode reactions. Just need your own copy of the episode to sync it with mine and watch along. You can also watch these videos 2 months early over there, or here as a YouTube channel member, or over on Patreon as well. But my website is the most direct way to support the channel. Feel free to check out wherever is most convenient for you, even if that just means being subscribed here on YouTube for free. I don't hold any content back from you. Every episode that is released to members will, of course, eventually make its way here to you. So I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.